Hello YouTube. We got a little different project today. Go ahead and comment down below in the description. Let me know what you think's under the tarp. And we might do these once in a while. I like working on these. So, but just give you a hint. We got some shrapnel that's come out of something. Not sure. Thin round pieces, gas pieces. Let me know what you think. But let's get this tarp off and see what's underneath it. Woohoo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, big reveal. Right, it is a 6.7 Powerstroke. Of a 2014, I believe. I've already started taking some stuff off. Took some accessories off the front, but it had a little bit of a problem. Seems that she had a hard life, so we're going to tear it apart, see what we can salvage. We might not be able to salvage anything, but let's get her apart, see what happens. Like I said, I'm going to start taking some of the accessories off. That pulley seems good. It's got some parts on it. But listen to this. I think that's no bueno. Oh look, boom, 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 boom. Somebody had a fan issue because your fan for your radiator, clutch fan, goes on here. Comes off the front of the motor. But yeah, we're going to tear into it and see what we got. This might be a multiple part series because it might take so long. I'll try the time lapse as much as I can. But yeah, let's get her apart, see what happened. Oh, intake's just sitting up there. Now look at the coking. You would think Ford and all their wisdom would figure out a way to burn that cleaner. I mean, come on, guys. Or either somebody didn't do their maintenance and a lot of oil is turning back to coal. Ugh. All right, let's see where we can start. Get some of this tape off of here. Go ahead and take the fuel filter off. Push these tabs. Push that up. Pull that off. Whoa, she's got fuel in her. Yeah, it smells like diesel. Huh, that's funny. Not really, but it is. I know Ford. And these push to connect fittings. Alright, there's your return line. And we should be able to twist this. And maybe not. Let's get some tools. Let's see. I'm gonna go with an 8mm, but I've been known to be wrong before. Yep, I was wrong. That's too big. I hope it's a 7, because if it's not, we gotta go hunting for. Oh, look at that. Second try. Score. leave that laying there because I'm sure we're going to need it. Huh. I wonder if we were to reuse that. Not. We could put that in our truck. The new one. I say our truck. Yeah. Most of you guys have been along for the build. Speaking of that truck, so let me talk to you about that truck. While we disconnect stuff. Wow. The lock mechanism is gone out there. It's disconnected. We've got Christmas trees. That's loose. That's loose. Intake. Let's get the little shield off here. But anyway, that truck. So we spent all this money at the diesel shop. I won't name the diesel shop. I do like the guy. So it took them 8 months to build the motor. And then we finally get the motor put in the chassis. You saw that in the last video. And so we get the cab put back on, all the wiring. Finally got the crank. Well, they wanted to run the engine, you know, make sure there was no cooling leaks, seat the rings, and all that stuff you're supposed to do when you rebuild a motor. So they've now had the truck going on 3 months. Yeah, Mishimoto, that was a whole nother story. We'll talk about that later. So we got the Mishimoto radiators put on. They got the cooling system, and now all of a sudden, the truck does crank, but it is a very long crank. We're talking good 10, 12 seconds for that engine actually to fire off. Then once it fires off, we have no RPM signal. Accelerator don't do nothing. It thinks it's, I don't know what it thinks. So any of you diesel mechanics out there that works on 6.7s happen to know what that could be, let me know. So that's where we're at. It's stuck at the diesel shop. They have no clue. But we can't get it to run long enough to seat the rings and continue on putting it together. So in the meantime, I ran across this little gem. Gem in the roof. What I'm doing is just taking off the protective cover here. It's got little thumb screws, you unscrew. I don't even think I put this back on my motor we rebuilt. And they're really long. Huh, that's what she said. Oh. I'm already dropping stuff. Stuff's already falling out. But I took a little road trip to pick this up. Quite enjoyable. Sometimes you need to get away. And I swear, this yard likes to eat bolts. Take something apart, drop it, immediately can't find it. I think it just gobbles them up. Alright, so we got injectors, we got a fuel log. See if we can't pop some of these clips off. That hold the wiring harness to the fuel log and to the glow plugs. Pop that off. Pop that off. Now we got a wiring harness. I'm going to set this to the side over here. We'll make a nice little parts in the center. And guys, it's really hot out here. Any of y'all willing to build me a garage like right over there so I can work inside? That would be really cool. It'd be like my bestest friend ever. Alright, I'm gonna unscrew these. Pretty sure that's how that comes off. Maybe not. Wow. I see threads. But I'm really hoping to maybe at least get a good set of heads out of it. There we go. Pop goes the weasel. Oh, that's all done in there. Well, I could not imagine having to do this in the truck. Driving oil. I'm sure there's a special hickey-mabobber that takes them off. But for right now, we're just going to lay that down there. Another fuel rail sensor. Pop that off. Pop that off. Pop that off. That's your thermostat housing plug. Let's get this old baffle can off. It's not really an old baffle, but CCV box, crankcase ventilation. And it's not a 7mm. Now, why didn't you guys tell me? You're supposed to be looking out for me. There's two there. There is one right there. That should be it. Unless there's a hidden one in there. Right now. Pull those bolts there, and we will wiggle and pull. Something is wanting to hang on to it, and I'm not sure what that is. Get the fuel filter housing out of the way. See if we can see what's going on. Expertly cataloged. Oh wait, there's another one. That is not an 8mm. There's the pipe for the turbo. And we'll get the fuel pump off, and we'll see how the screen is. So I'm gonna say that's probably like a 12. And I was wrong. I bet it's a 14. 14 might do it. Alright, so that's a stud bolt. Huh. It's a stud. Are you kidding me? There's another one there under the fuel lines. So we're gonna need to take that off. Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We got the CCV box off. Take a look at that gunk. That's pretty nasty. And inside the intake valve, ugh. Not pretty at all. This is one of those things that probably would need to be cleaned very, 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 very well if he's going to reuse it. But we did figure out why it wouldn't come off. There was a stud bolt right here. All right. We got the infamous crank sensor that goes all the way down here on the back. We're going to pull it out. Maybe. Alright, we got it out. The connector. Now we got to wiggle and pull. Christmas trees. I love them. Yeah, we'll just we'll retake that at a later date. That one's out. Pull this around. Pull that off. Now we can take off our injector plugs. One. Pull that out. Two. 3. Put the turn line back over here. Wiggle and pull, wiggle and pull, wiggle and pull. And we've already got that one, so we're going to run that back through here. Get that underneath the fuel line. And there's part of our harness. Yeah, we'll lay that right there. I am getting nasty. Oh wait, it's a diesel. Alright, we need to get our glow plugs off. Those seem to be stuck in. So I'm curious, to change a glow plug, would you have to take the fuel rail off? But I have found if you spin these connectors by holding the wires, it will loosen them up and allow you to pull them off. I don't think you're actually unscrewing anything. You just loosen the connection. We're down to one. We're down to one. Oh. Twist and pull. Alright, and you get the prongs flat so that when it pops loose, there we go. Alright. Engine harness is coming off. Another clip. On the thermostat housing. All right, looks like we need to get the crossover tube or fuel rail pressure hickey-majigger taken off, which I believe is 8mm right there.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, baby. What you doing?
I come to help you.
You gonna work on the motor?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, it's Bella. Say hey.
Hi.
It came out.
Did you replace it? Did you replace it?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the puppy? Where on earth is the puppy?
Okay.
The heck?
All right, let's get this line off. Wiggle and pull. All right, we're gonna need some pry tools, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Got some new gloves, got some water to cool down. Figuring some stuff out. Got a 17mm wrench to break the fuel lines loose on the log. I believe this motor had a pretty rough life. We'll see a little bit more once we get the valve cover off. Right now we got to get the fuel lines off. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is nice. Got an O-ring there. Yeah, nice. Just lovely. We'll lay this down here with the sensors. that bad boy off and watch it break. We'll get that off later. Zip tie on the vacuum pump. Everyone knows it likes to leak. Snap that. And we'll pry this out. Yes, I know they make clip removal tools. Dinner time. All right, let's pop that off. We'll pop this clip out. That's the fuel return. Return. This lovely. All right, it's on the injectors. We need to pull that piece up. I don't remember if that goes out and up or in and up. I want to say it goes in. And up. Let's go ahead and remove some lines. 17mm wrench. Cut that off. Cut this one off. And got this one off. I'm going to go ahead and take this one off, get it out of the way. This is where it gets tricky. Because you don't want to break your injector. But at the same time, you want to get it loose to be able to spin it off. That spins off. See if we can get on it this way. I really would like to get these return lines off. Well, you can tell I've never taken a motor apart before. Alright. This is primarily why we have this motor. To learn the 6.7. Look at that fuel line off. Don't look like they've been over tightened. So these could be usable, even though Ford tells you these are a one-time use. I think you can reuse them. Alrighty. That's not going to fit that. Crossover line goes there. Another one goes there. We're going to lay these like this so we can put them back where they go. In the event that we would like to rebuild this motor, but got a surprise for you. Stick that back up through there. So we can put our Gonna let that lay there. We're gonna spin our other fuel lines off. Surprisingly, the fuel system on this motor looks really good.